I am your Space Force reject host, Cosmic Brian. Yeah, I had to defer because I had bad bone spurs, and the anti-gravity gave me, it made my tummy hurt. Jesus. Welcome aboard, Cosmonauts! Man, have I got a great video for you guys. This is what we like to call around here a Far Out Finds video. And you guys know about the Far Out Finds. That's basically just me showing my most recent vinyl finds, including stuff I got at the record show, the record store, online, from friends. It's all in here. And this is gonna be an extravaganza like no other, my friends. You guys ready to do a big chunk, man? Get this thing rolling. Oh, let me talk about this real quick. This is, sorry about the glare, it's got a really glossy cover, but this is Yard Trauma Face to Face. This is part of the 80s garage rock revival. There's a nice pic of the band. I got that recently. I'll show that in another finds video. So, but yeah, it seemed like a cool opener. All right, let's do this. Oh wait, I need my trusty my Poison Ivy bombshell opener, right? Jesus. Here we go. Ah, yes. Uh-oh, you guys got your shields up? All right, here we go. Whoa, yes. Got ya. All right, so this is to all the new subscribers out there. God, we are so freaking close to 2,000 subs. It's glorious. Man, I never imagined. So this is to all our friends out there in the vinyl community and YouTube and all the comment. By the way, I will get to the comments from the last video. I have been plumb tuckered out after working 12-hour days, but I'll get it. I promise, man. I always make it a point to answer every comment. So, all right, let's stop talking and start drinking here. Let's hoist it up and toss it back.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, so tasty. Let's say we get rid of these these extremely bizarre glasses. Get the prison issue glasses going, and we'll get on with the vinyl. Here we go.
Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus.
Bing. I kind of failed a little bit there. Oh no, he's choking. Jesus, I love this thing, man. All right, let's get into it, man. So a little bit of vinyl community business, real quick. I've been trying to shout this channel out that I discovered a couple months ago, and I keep forgetting, man, or else I reshoot the video and then forget to say it again. But the channel is called Risley Dale. It's RISLEYDALE, and I'll put a link down in the description below. It's Joey, and he has an amazing collection. He does some DJ work. So yeah, man, he's got a great collection of records. Shows everything: hard psych, garage, classic rock, some great stuff, man. A little bit of everything, kind of like here at the Cosmic Realm. So yeah, and another guy I want to shout out, man. He broke 200 not too long ago, and I have shouted this guy out in videos a lot, but I just need to see him get over 300 subs, man. So everybody that's in here watching this video now, go over to Stereo Steve at Stereo999 and hit that sub button. We got to get him up there, man. He puts in a lot of work into his videos. So, and I love the guy, man. He's one of my good friends here in the vinyl community. So, all right, let's get it on. Enough rapping. Let's start unwrapping this vinyl. So the first one is one I picked up at a recent record show. There's this guy that has this booth that has all these great new psychedelic reissues, like lots of obscure stuff. And this is the one I picked up right here, Mystic Siva. Look at the back right here. That's the goddess Siva right there, the four-armed creator. I always love that cool Eastern stuff there, man. But yeah, this is a cool album, man. It's psych rock, hard rock, garage rock. Originals must be rare as hen's teeth, because I seen there's a copy on Discogs for $5,999.99. Jesus, that's a lot of nines. That'd be a good hand in poker. What's up here? What the fuck was that? Anyway, yeah, Mystic Siva. Let me get the gatefold going here so you guys can see that. There you go. There's a side 1 track list. Side 2. This was released, I believe, originally released in 1971. Got some cool inserts here I'll show real quick. It's going to be a hard one to keep up there, so I might have to put it down. But you got some pictures of the band. Look at that great guitar. Look at that guy's drum set. It's a pretty big drum kit. And then you've got this guy that looks a little like Kevin Bacon as a hippie. Jesus. But then there's this, oh shit, I fumbled it. Then there's this, I fumbled it again. It's a slicky. This cool flyer, like an advertisement for the record. Look what the cost of it was. Wait, where is it? Oh, $4.50. Right there, it says it's $4.50. Jesus, that'd be great to score it for that, man. And then there's this cool flyer of a Halloween show that they did. And then some weird stuff here. Some crude drawings. More stuff about the band. There's a teenage Siva right there. I love this, man. At first, it was kind of like, oh, man, this is pretty lo-fi. But, you know, that's never been a deal breaker for me. And it has a lot of organ sound. The guitars are pretty good. They're just kind of basic leads. The guy tries, though, man. You give him an A for effort. He gets after it. But, yeah, Mystic Siva, the newest addition to the Cosmic Collection. Now this next, I'm showing 2 albums by the same band. This next band is a band I've been absolutely obsessed with lately. And I think I posted on Instagram, and I think I made mention of the band in a last video. But this is a band called the Vietnam Veterans. This is their 1983 album, On the Right Track Now. And they're from France, and it's garage rock. They started out as a garage rock band, and there's a back cover there. But it's garage rock infused with a lot of cool ass organ playing, man. The organ guy is the highlight, along with the vocalist. Vocalist has that like snotty vocal, kind of like Sky Saxon, but just a little different and a little more unique. And if you recognize this cover by any chance, well, it's because one of my favorite bubblegum rock bands had the exact same cover. It's the Ohio Express, Beg, Borrow, and Steal. You want a side-by-side? You got it, man. Here we go. See what I'm saying, man? Even the back. That's crazy. But yeah, this is a good album too, by the way, if you're into like bubblegum rock and bubblegum psych. But yeah, I am totally smitten with this band. It was released on the Lolita label, which I'll show you here. I believe the Lolita label was their own label, and it's got this cool pinup gal on it. Very cool. These guys got roots going all the way back to the late 60s. In fact, they're still doing it, man. I really got turned on to them by finding their newest album, which was released in, I don't know, 2015, I think, on Spotify, and I was blown away. But yeah, this is great stuff, man. They do this crazy cover version of Rocky Erickson's "I Walked with a Zombie." I walked with a zombie. Jesus. And then it goes into this next song called "Back from Hell." And then it does like a reprise back to "I Walk with a Zombie," but then they change the lyrics to I made love with a zombie. What? I've never had a inkling for rotting flesh ever. Jesus. That doesn't turn me on. Anyway, and then I picked this one up in the bundle deal with that one. And this is their 1986 album, the Vietnam Veterans in Ancient Times. Weirdo cover there. Look at this guy. Just some rando walking down the street. There's the track list there. Now this, like I said, this one's released in 86, and this one came on the Music Maniac label, which I think was a German label. In fact, our friend Dwayne at Rock and Doc, another channel you should check out, showed a comp by that label, which I've got to lay hands on, man. But yeah, this is a little bit more, the songs are more developed. They're definitely moving in a more lysergic direction. Definitely some acid rock in here. Heavy organ, man. The organ player is fantastic. Yeah, this is friggin' great, man. I hear a little bit like the Stooges in there. Of course, I mentioned the Seeds with the vocalist. Maybe when he goes into his lower register, it kind of get a bit of Nick Cave in there. So, yeah, definitely check out the Vietnam Veterans. I'm trying to pick up everything that they ever released, man. I'm working on it, Vinyl Community. Now, as you all know, I am into my garage comps and my Psych comps. And I'm trying to fill all the holes I can in my Pebbles collection. And this is one that I really wanted bad, and that's Pebbles Volume 8.
You know that girl would have done me wrong. Keep on, guys, and it won't be long. No, I never did love her. I never care about her. Please don't tease me about her.
Look at that great cover. There's this guy, this weirdo up here with like joints in his mouth surrounded by marijuana leaves. And you've got the MC3. Jeez. Bunch of protest signs. Kind of like what's going on here in our country, right? Jesus. But look at all those bands, man. This is amazing. I basically wanted this so bad because of one track. I mean, I love the other tracks too, but the track was by a band called the Starfires, and it's called I Never Loved Her. And me and the Perch had a little convo about this song because we think it has something to do with a little bit, maybe some murderous intent, or maybe a little serial killer vibe. It's this guy, he keeps telling his friends, you know, stop giving me crap about this girl that I used to see or used to know. I never loved her, man. I never bought stuff for her. I only gave her one ride, and it was a short ride. And then it kind of comes around to where she's not around anymore, and you kind of wonder what happened to her, right? And his friends keep asking about her. I have a feeling that there was something nefarious about with this gal. But yeah, I love that track. And then you've got stuff by the Lollipop Shop, aka the Weeds. You Must Be a Witch. That's the opening track. You got the Gants. You got the Jujus. Fame Jade is on here. It Ain't True. I mean, it is true, but that's the song. It Ain't True. The Human Beings. The Question Mark and the Mysterians. The Rock and Ramrods. This is fantastic. And then you've got like a great story about garage rock on the back there. Yeah, man, I was stoked to get that. Still working on getting those Pebbles holes filled. Jesus. I had picked this up at a local record shop, right? And I went out to the car and streamed a little bit of it before I paid for it because I just kind of wanted to know what it was about because there's 0 liner notes in this thing. There's nothing in here. Anyway, here's the cover right there. Liberty of Sound Grooves, the pagan psych folk glam vocal, what is it? Vocal sounds of the Italian cinema, 1965 to 77.
In the long run, you need someone to trust and count on. Somewhere along the way, in the long run, will there be someone that you can lean on?
So what I streamed was this really fuzzed out, groovy friggin' garage rocker comp. Then I realized after I shelled out the $40 for this double record that it was a different volume that had that. And this is kind of like, you know, the kind of tunes you have in those 60s sex romp soundtracks, or, you know, kind of the non-fuzzed out stuff from biker exploitation and those type of albums. Well, that's kind of what you get here, but you get some, you know, I actually gave a pretty poor review of this on Instagram. And I wish I would have waited because I played it a few more times and now I'm into it, right? I mean, it was, I just needed to come at it, not so hard like I did. And I just kind of came at it for what it was, man, instead of had these expectations of what it was what I thought it was going to be. And I'm now loving this, man, but check out that great cover art. Those are all like still shots and animated shots from some of these obscure Italian films, and I just love it. Look at that. Look at these guys flashing the devil horns there. This gal right here kind of reminds me of Britney Spears. Jesus Christ. But wait till you see the gate, man. The gate is awesome. Look at that. That looks like an Italian film scene right there. There's the track list. So you got quite a bit of bang for your buck, but seriously, no liner notes. I don't even know what label this came on. I know it was released in 24 or 25. I made a couple notes here. It might be released on Semi-Automatic Records. Don't quote me on that because I can't be sure. But there's some songs on here that are pretty clever, pretty unique. There's some epic ballads on here. Moody. Some are very absurd, but you know, I like absurd. So, but yeah, man, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. But yeah, this is definitely worth checking out, man. I thought about trading it back, but man, I'm gonna hold on to it now, I think. And now this last album. This is probably the trippiest, strangest, most bizarre album I've encountered in quite some time. And in fact, one of the vinyl community members tried to talk me into picking this up, and that's Jeff at Burnout Shelter, which I'll put his Instagram handle here. He doesn't do a lot of videos anymore, but he's still pretty active on Instagram, and I'll put his Instagram handle. He said, yeah, man, you'll dig this, and I kept blowing it off. I finally listened to it one night when I was laying in bed all smogged out, and my mind was friggin' scrambled. And that's this album here. It's called Transformer, and it's produced and created by this guy, David Stoughton. I assume that's David there on the cover. Yeah, this is wild, man. It's it's got this totally strange, whimsical, quirky vibe, but it's, and, I could call it folk psych and pop psych and be done with it, but there's these soundscapes and these sound collages that bouncing back and forth of the speakers, and it's made my brain feel like something was trying to claw its way out of it. I know it doesn't sound very pleasant, but it kind of was. Jesus. But yeah, man, this is friggin' crazy. I get this idea that this was put together by a group of very intelligent people who wanted to mess with the minds of these like acid-soaked hippies, right? And it messed with my mind for sure. But yeah, this guy David Stoughton met Andy Warhol, and he encouraged him to start this band, and they were called the Cambridge Electric Opera Company. And that's who performs on this, but they just credit it to David Stoughton to avoid any confusion with another band of the era called Earth Opera, right? And then John Cage also had some influence on this album as well. But yeah, this David Stoughton was a Harvard mathematician, so I was right about these guys being intelligent and messing with us. But yeah, this is crazy. And I will do a needle drop of the song, The Anecdote of Horatio and Julie. Mind blown. Definitely a really cool album, especially if you like to get a little sacred flower on your brain when you listen to a little psych stuff. So yeah, and that was released in '68 on Elektra Records. Label mates with the Doors, right? All right, so that's it, man. That's my far out finds. I hope you guys dug this, man. Check out the channels that I mentioned during this. I'll put links to all of them in the description. If you get us to that 2,000 subscriber monumental, I never thought we'd ever break 500. So that's all. It's all a bonus, and I am absolutely friggin' revitalized, man. We're gonna be having a lot of fun coming up now. It's getting warm out, man. God, Cosmic Vinyl is gonna be fun as hell, man. So stick around. All right, you guys, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that thumbs up. I'm out. Stay cool, stay cosmic. Yeah.